Welcome back! Episode 3? Yes. Well, either way, next episode. I'll figure it out when I'm doing the editing, when I look at the videos and I name them. But I'm sure this is episode 3. If you haven't... words. If you haven't been keeping up to date with what we've been doing so far, then in the description will be the playlist and you can see the videos prior to this one. So you can keep up to date with where we've been going. Still haven't found a companion yet, but fingers crossed we'll find one at least in this next episode. As promised in the last episode though, I mentioned that we will go up here and come down and head to Ald Isra. So I am just going to jump on it and get it done. I am determined to get this zone finished. I want Isabel up to level 20. I don't know what she's at the moment, but I just want to... I want to complete it. I want to investigate. I want to explore. So, hopefully you are still enjoying yourselves. Let's avoid the Herald. And let's head on to the north. Found the path. Okay. Event's still going on. So there will be boxes collected. I forgot from the last episode to open them at the end. I like to try and do it at the end of episodes. We can see what I get at the end of it, like a little reward system at the end of my
find for your pack.
Travels. And I forgot, and then I opened them off stream. I actually opened them on stream, but off recording. Oh hell!
Wait, hold on. Headed to Ald Isra?
Not quite. Almost. I'm coming back to Ald Isra soon, but what's up?
You stopped. No time for details. People eager to see me dead will come over that hill at any moment. So, want to earn some easy gold?
Oh, what do you need for this easy gold?
Telehulan. The tower at Ald Isra's east end. Inside, there's a green mushroom. By that mushroom, there's a dark elf. She'll probably insult you. She's my contact.
Huh.
Deliver this letter, then walk away with a pocket full of gold.
What's so important about this letter that people want to kill you?
Better you don't know.
Itchy nose.
But fine. There's a spy among the Assembly of Masters. My contact's here to end the threat. Look, can you take this letter to her? Don't open it, don't look at it, don't talk about it. Hand it over and you're done. Deal?
Alright. I'll take the letter to your contact in Ald Isra.
Remember,
easy job.
A dark elf by a green mushroom in Telhulan. Tell her, both light and shadow can be deadly. She'll reply, though only one chases the other. Then hand over the letter and she'll give you gold. Now, go while I lead my pursuers away.
Who's chasing you?
The people working for the spy. That's my assumption at least. When a dagger flew past my head, I took off. Look,
oh God.
You don't want to know any more about this. You don't need details to deliver a letter, and the more you know, the greater the danger.
Tell me about Ald Isra, though.
It's just another Telvanni town. Its claim to fame is that the Assembly of Masters congregates there.
Okay.
Look, I'm from the other side of Morrowind. I just had orders to meet my contact here and deliver that letter. Want to know more? Ask a local.
What should I know about the Assembly of Masters?
We don't have time for this. Look, the name is misleading. Telvanni Masters never assemble. Instead, they send their assistants, the mouths, to represent them.
Okay,
So it's
yeah.
really the Assembly of Mouths. No one wants to call it that. Can I go now?
Yeah, go. Save your skin. Oh, I was gonna get that after I finished speaking to her. You.
Get to Telhulan. I'll draw off my pursuers.
Looking forward to seeing what you make with that.
Right, let's not going there yet. I'm gonna go north. And keep an eye out for things. See things popping up on the map and on my compass, so I can go and explore things as we go. Okay, so there's the sky shard. Oh, it's a person, not a NPC. A player, not an NPC, I should say. Another parchment. Well, I'm still collecting parchments, so I'd like to think that I can still hand them in, surely. So there was a sky shard over here. Let's have a little look. Let's find... Okay, that was easy enough. It's right there. But what is behind this stone? something bright over there. I want to see. No more knockdown. Can I get through here? Come on, fat cat. Oh, it's a cam. Okay. It's either a copy of a camp I've already been past, or I've already been past this one. I don't think I've been past this one though. Surely not. I don't think I've been near this sky shard. I'll get this shard first. They can take that. I don't mind. I just want the shard. No, I don't mind. It's fine. I don't mind. I'll take it then. If I can get there in time before anyone else does. I would take the runestone. Oh, and this. Should get back to the path so I don't miss any NPCs. The path is this way. Oh, there's a chest there, but I don't care enough about it to kill a sentinel construct. I don't know what they're called now. Okay, it's no one on the bridge.
Good quality there.
Okay, right. This is the silk. I don't really want to harvest everything as I go. It's going to take me forever to get anywhere. She says as she collects another runestone. Okay. Oh, hello.
Brigands, scoundrels, fleshy constructs.
Fleshy constructs.
Yes, you must help me. Kemel's sacred site of the tribunal is under attack. The secret underground laboratory of Sothasil himself has been invaded.
Oh.
Overrun.
Slow down. What's going on exactly?
Kemel's, where the magician himself studied among the dwarves, is under attack. The Painted Eye found Kemel's despite all our secrecy.
Oh, God.
I left Nelthas Drathan to defend Sothasil's laboratory, since he's a clockwork apostle.
Who are the Painted Eye?
Mercenaries who steal magical
Another
items.
lot of mercenaries.
Kemel's holds dwarven technology and the magician's experiments. It's a banquet for their vile appetites.
Okay.
Please, talk to Nilfas Drathan and remove the Painted Eye from Kemel's. The tribunal will reward you.
I'll see what I can do about the Painted Eye in Camel Z. Quest log is full! Oh no! How? What have I got? Huh. They're complete, so I don't get rid of them. I could always get rid of that. My quest log is full. Haven't really done any progress on that. I'll get rid of that. Oh yeah, I was... I defeated Vykosa and saved him to keep from her vicious pack. I should speak to... just haven't handed in that quest. Interesting. I'll just get rid of it. Don't matter. I'm definitely trying to keep it at any point. Let's just skip through it now.
You'll find the entrance to Kemel's here. It may be difficult to spot, but the elevator should take you straight into the magician's laboratory.
Okay, thank you.
Nilfas Drathan will be there somewhere.
Nilfas Drathan.
Find him and rid the holy site of the Painted Eye.
Who is Nilfas Drathan?
One of Sothasil's clockwork apostles. He's a little arrogant, but I think our time together has endeared me to
What
him
dark
in his
elf
own
isn't
way.
arrogant?
He stopped looking down on me and instead began talking to me through notes and letters. Still, he's an odd one.
Odd how?
I don't want to say anything out of turn. I'm sure he has his reasons as well. But the things Nilfas says seem overzealous, even for an apostle.
I really want to know what a clockwork apostle is, but I didn't get a chance to choose both. So tell me about the Painted Eye?
A violent group. They take what they want and do what they want with what they take. I don't know why they stormed Kemel's or even how they found out about it. but they started looting the outer laboratory as soon as they broke through the door.
And what do they want with Camel Z?
I'm not sure. I don't even think they knew. Usually organized violence has someone there to oversee it, right? When I fled the underground, I didn't notice anyone who was in charge. Seems strange to me.
You left Nilfus alone to deal with the painted eye.
He's not alone. Camel Z is filled with dwarven machines, fabricants, and there's even a factotum who oversees all the security measures.
Okay.
Between
Something.
the dwarven constructs and Sothasil's own mechanical creations, the painted eye should slow down.
Fabricants? Factotums?
Oh, yes, of course. Fabricants are being created by Sothasil of both metal and flesh.
Oh.
They're works of
Wait.
genius who populate the Clockwork City. Factotums are entirely mechanical and resemble large suits of armor. They talk too.
Factotums would be like the precursor, I suppose. But I don't think I've ever necessarily paid much attention to fabricants. But then again, I've never really quested the Clockwork City, so it might be why. Okay, I'm going to do Nilfus Drafen again, because I want to do the other option.
One of
So
Sothasil's
what
clockwork
is
apostles.
a Clockwork Apostle?
He's the most devout of Sothasil's worshippers. They live almost exclusively in the Clockwork City.
Okay.
I heard they even cut off their own body parts and replaced them with mechanisms.
It's the cyborgs,
Didn't believe that until I met Nilfas Drafen.
essentially. Okay, so what's the Clockwork City?
Only the greatest achievement since the creation of all life. The magician's mechanical world. It's a marvel, a wonder.
I have
I've
been there.
never
don't get me wrong,
actually
I have
been
still.
there or seen it. Truthfully, the city is hidden away, and none but the apostles know where it is.
So how was Nilfus behaving oddly?
I don't want to say
Oh.
anything out of turn. I'm sure he has his reasons as well. But the things Nilfas says seem overzealous.
Okay,
Even for
can
an
you stop?
apostle.
Thank you. Can you tell me anything else about Camel Z?
Back in the First Era, before the tribunal ascended to godliness, King Nerevar brokered an alliance with the dwarves. Dumark Dwarf King gifted Sothasil a wing of Camel Z as a sign of that alliance.
Oh, a wing of, as in like a section, not like a wing as in flying. Okay. And who is Sothasil?
He's the magician, the clockwork god. He, along with Vivek and Almalexia, make up the tribunal, the living gods.
Yes, I forgot he was part of those three.
As a member of their temple, I worship them all and carry out their will. Letting mercenaries into Camel Z is a failure of my duties.
Does he still use Camel Z?
Oh no, he's much too busy.
Okay.
Now, most of Camel Z belongs to the remaining dwarven machines. Nilfas and I care for Sothasil's wing. Nilfas oversees Sothasil's experiments, and I keep thieves and miscreants from the doors. This is my fault.
So what did Sothasil study in his wing?
Magics that are far beyond the scope of my understanding. Sometimes, the Telvanni masters try and access the wing to see what Sothasil studied, but we have defensive measures in place to keep them from seeing too much of his research.
Huh. Okay. Well, hello. Nice dress. Head to Camel Z then, and see what we can find in there. Hopefully loads of dwarven frames, because I need those for my... a thing I was making that I'm probably not going to ever be able to finish. Because I can't work out... Sorry. A furnishing to fill a hole that's in the ship thing that I'm making, and I cannot for the life of me figure something out. It just looks a bit clunky and horrible, and I'm just like, ah. I had to step away and think of something else. How do I get in? I take it go around here and under, wherever this arrow is, because this is the way in for one of the artifacts for the quest. Oh, no door. But ooh. I like this. This is funky. Okay. Now I feel like I'm going into the Black Reach. Very, very similar vibes to Black Reach now. Same contraption to go down. Okay. Nice. Okay. Just a regular old Dwemer. Was it be Dwemer? I don't know if it would it be. I don't know if it would be Dwemer. Dwarven ruin. Hole. Oh, there's going to be lots of pots and urns to loot, isn't there? Oh no.
Poor factotum. A few missing components and you cease to function.
A creature of flesh, but without the sign of the painted. Come here.
Oh, a creature of... Oh, you're talking to me? I thought you were talking about the factotum thingy. Sorry, hello.
I assume that fool Thorin sent you.
Yes.
Well, your presence isn't required. I am a clockwork apostle, and I have the situation here well in hand.
I see.
If you'd be so kind as to vacate the premises, you can reassure Thorin that he has no need to worry.
You dealt with the painted eye already?
Currently dealing with... I'm activating the dwarven constructs. They're highly effective at frightening off any hostiles who come here. Really, this is standard procedure. I'm not even sure what that dithering fool was worried about.
Why would they make all this effort and then get scared away?
Have you faced an homunculi? Whatever the painted eye are after, I doubt it's valuable enough to drive them to such bravery. Not when murderous dwarven machines spring from every wall.
You mean you don't know why the painted eye are here?
How could you possibly think I'd know something like that? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have sacred items to collect. Best not let any painted eye stragglers find Lord Set's world-altering projects. Give my regards to Thorin.
Wait, I have some questions.
I truly do not have the time for this. Fine. If it means you're less likely to poke your nose in matters where it doesn't belong, then I'll listen to your queries.
Thorin said you're a clockwork apostle.
I didn't replace my flesh out of curiosity. If you're wondering what one of Set's most devoted followers is doing here, I came to study his greatest machine and keep it protected, which is what you're keeping me from.
You did that to your arms on purpose.
Flesh is flawed. Why else would Set create a world of mechanical permanence? In the Clockwork City, my arms allowed me to access more research and study more mechanisms than you'll ever encounter.
What is the Clockwork City?
A world set apart from our own. Set, Sofa Seal, whatever name you call him by, created it.
Okay.
It's a place of machines where everything runs routinely and very little changes. I'd be surprised if you ever laid eyes on it.
What is a factotum?
That mechanism there. They were built to maintain the Clockwork City. Usually they stick to singular tasks, sweeping, maintenance, that sort of thing.
Okay.
This one is a prototype, one of the earlier models, which explains its poor condition.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken.
Oh
If
my
I had
God,
to
he is
guess, the
arrogant
damage
fucking
occurred during the painted
twat.
eye's
I want to
attack.
punch him in the nose and break the bridge. Right, okay. I don't have any more questions for you. Go away.
I'm locking this door behind me. You can see yourself out.
Investigate the construct. You?
Alert. Disruption. Danger. Repair construct. Stop the betrayer.
Huh? Betrayer?
Analyzing. Subject unknown. Threat detection unknown. Begin friendly introduction. Greetings. I am Proteus. Galaxy Security Oversight. Error. Diagnostic check. Error. Error.
Deception? Danger? What's going on here?
Training. Burnt fields. Rust. Apostle Nilthar Straithen override. Doors unlocked. Painted eye hostiles. Outer laboratory compromised. Error. Dreaming. Incomplete.
Huh?
Diagnostic test. Failed. Proteus model. Critical components missing.
Burnt fields, rust, apostle. Well, basically, I've got the answers here anyway, but Nilphas Drafen let the painted eye in?
Conclusion. Affirmative. Imperative. Stop. Apostle Nilphas Draken. Proto security oversight. Error. Protus assistance. Repair required. Critical components missing.
Where can I find your missing components?
Scanning for components. Recipient's cortex. West wing. Cognition cluster. West wing. Self-repair protocols. Accessible. Components required.
Okay. Gotta go to the West Wing then. What is it with all these betrayers? And all being Dark Elves? I suppose it's their ambition, their selfish ambition for their own seat of power. And I suppose it's Telvanni rather than Dark Elves. I can't put it all on Dark Elves because I don't think... I don't know if Miri's quite like that. I mean, she did have a bit of an ambition with her mum and stuff, but... No, this is the West Wing. It's alright, that's where I've got to go.
In desperation, all things consume one another. Is this a sign of imperfection? Or is this the fundamental truth of creations? Is it separate from the morality of the mortal world?
Interesting questions. Are there? Luckily enough, there isn't a lot of things to loot because that would be driving me nuts, just looting consistently. Okay, so got the cluster. Doesn't look like it's going to be easy to take, but he's already lost his flesh doing it. Recover the relics, 1 of 3. Hang on, didn't I just get that one? Does that not count? Oh, that's the relic for a different quest. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Oh. What are you doing? Do I need to do that? Oh, he's teleporting. That's an interesting thing. Animation. That's the word I was looking for. Animation. Interesting animation. Do I activate this? What is this? Outer laboratory. Oh.
Scanning component location. Components nearby. Insert into Comar shelf.
I'll just give these to you.
Recipient's cortex. Functional. Cognitive cluster. Restored. Corporeal system repair. Complete. Hello. I am Protus. Camel Z Security Oversight Construct. I ensure that the inner laboratory is not disturbed until the creator, Lord Set, returns.
You're fixed now?
My form is fully functional, but my
Good.
memory and connection to the systems here remain fractured.
Okay.
Nilphas Drafen removed the mnemonic fragments which facilitated that connection. We will need to install new ones.
What are mnemonic fragments?
Another of Lord Set's early projects. Later, he stored his memories in the stars. But in Camel Z, he was more grounded. They can connect information to the inner workings of the laboratory. Importantly, they are compatible with my form.
If we find the mnemonic fragments, you'll be able to reconnect to the laboratory.
Affirmative.
Ah.
These are the locations of the major mnemonic fragments. Find them, and my systems will be fully restored.
Okay, fine. Mnemonic fragments. Where am I going? Oh, inside the laboratory. Okay. I assumed they would be where he was. Right. So far, so good. This is an interesting zone. Oh, there's the painted eye. Okay. There we go. Oh,
We're still standing. Be proud of that.
Wasn't aware that you would be following me, little robot, but that's fine.
Time weighs you down to nothing. Break, stagnant. How do I keep you functioning after I leave?
chest. Failed a simple lock. Oh dear. Right, okay. To the next. Oh, did I not have to get something there? Oh no, okay. Oh, I have to go into separate rooms. Okay. Before I can get up. Okay, so I could go for a swim if I wanted to, but let's oh dear. Is this place gonna be huge? No, okay, they're just small rooms. But I'm already in combat. Okay. Huh. Oh, things to loot. Okay, let's have a little look. Oh, I didn't know there was another one there. Sorry. There you go. Sorted. Am I going to get some? Nice.
You think, you talk, you move, you have a name. What is missing? You, Proteus, have more purpose than half of all mortals. So why aren't you better than them?
Huh.
The Creator left before I could learn the answer to his question.
Interesting. Okay. Are machines better than people? I suppose technically that's true. I mean, that machine could be thousands of years old. And no human can boast that. Doesn't necessarily mean better.
Move your feet! Get moving!
Come on. Oh yeah, the robot was still with me. Goody goody.
I hope I was of some assistance.
No, you weren't any assistance. Not really. So mean. It's not really anything to loot. There is in the oh, floor one. Is there flowers? Oh, there is. I love the trees. I've got some of them in my main house. I consider my main house.
I've studied countless specimens. None are without flaws, yet all achieve a sort of beauty. Is that it? In order to create a form this pure, must I master the art of irregularities?
It took the Creator a long time to differentiate mandatory flaws from those he could improve upon.
Huh. Okay. Nothing to loot here, it seems. Ah! Didn't realise it was going to poison me. Okay. Or maybe I should have done, because I think that flower did the same thing to me previously. I just forgot between now and yesterday.
Others believe in chaos. They think their choices give them agency. I know differently, yet I find myself hesitating. Am I action worried my actions lead to failure?
Huh. I didn't see anything happen on that one over there.
Healed up and ready to fight.
I hope I didn't miss it. I didn't see it, I didn't notice it. I didn't hear a thing, so I'm assuming it didn't. Skip those two and just head straight in. Fauna. Okay, so this will be animals. An animal can be. It's not really animal, is it? Oh, I suppose there is hay on the floor and a trough. I suppose that counts as a stable.
I hope I was of some assistance.
Given time, your joints will wear down. Your precision footpads will dent and crumble. But in this moment, and only this moment, you are perfection itself.
Self-repair was the only way the Creator could circumvent inevitable deterioration.
Yeah, well, that's true. like kind of medication and...
Return to the antechamber. I will meet you there, so we can gain entrance to the inner laboratory.
Oh, okay. No problem. I forget what I was saying. Well, medicine to try and keep us to prolong our lives a little bit. And somewhat do replace it in a way, but to prolong.
Time weighs you down to nothing.
Oh.
You break, stagnate.
I've listened to that one. That was the first one we saw. Okay. Oh, a chest. Oh, a spider thing. That's just ran through a wall. A wall, a gate. Oh, same difference. Hello.
Laboratory security and oversight protocols restored. Locating Apostle Milfar Strathen. Dreaming. Damp cough.
Damp
Polished
cough.
key. Apostle Milfar Strathen and several unregistered guests approach the Clockwork Probabilis.
What is the Clockwork Probabilis?
Intrinsic forces govern events on Nan. Some are constant, like the force which compels objects to fall to the ground, while others defy prediction and categorization. The Probabilis allows for willful manipulation of such forces.
So the Probabilis controls these rules?
It is a prototype, a precursor to Lord Set's great work, the Throne Align. If Apostle Milfar Strathen activates the Probabilis, Nern will suffer destabilization. Loss of life will far exceed acceptable thresholds. Safeguards breached.
What's wrong?
The Painted Eye breached the door to the inner laboratory. They are close to the Clockwork Probabilis,
Oh, God.
and Apostle Milfar Strathen is with them. I will use the security measures to hinder them, but we must protect the Probabilis.
Where is the Clockwork Probabilis?
Through the door Apostle Milfar Strathen used when we first met. It will open for you now.
Okay.
Security oversight protocols becoming available. Searching for Apostle Milfar Strathen. Dreaming. Soft robes. Furrowed brows. Apostle's journal available.
Okay.
Talk to me while my connection is restored.
I've got to talk to you now.
After analyzing the situation, I conclude that it is dire. We must protect Lord Set's work from falling into unauthorized hands. Please, reach the Clockwork Probabilis before the Painted Eye or Apostle Milfar Strathen.
What does Nilfas Drayton want with the Clockwork Probabilis?
Dreaming. Sunrise. Niches suspended in air. Insufficient knowledge. Apostle Milfar Strathen's motivations are hidden, never shared.
Okay.
Perhaps the recorded journals he kept will shed more light on this line of inquiry.
Well, what could he or the Painted Eye do with the Clockwork Probabilis if they had it?
The Clockwork Probabilis simulates control over formative rules of existence. It is a prototype, unfinished. Still, manipulating it will produce effects, and improving it beyond the bounds of Lord Set's work, that could have untold consequences.
Okay. Sounds like they could like turn gravity on and off. Affect certain things. I mean, it said something about, you know, somewhat constant, as in things falling. Maybe it can't affect gravity because it's a constant. I want to kill them all because I want frames.
I'm with you, my friend.
Protus, you're active?
Wait, what? He spoke? Where is he? Is he up there? No idea where he was and how he saw Protus, but fine.
Get back, thieves. I do believe we're good at this.
Activate the Probabilis. It's what Set wanted.
I'm hearing him speak, but I'm not seeing where he is. That way's the dead end, but I'm gonna go this way just because Oh, I suppose you have to anyway, so whatever.
This is not
There's the other ways a dead end as well, 'cause it's just a hole in the
Just
ground.
like a night.
Oh. Sorry, Isabel, I was not listening to you at all. I was in my own little... I was within my own mind. Oh, hello, I want to kill you too, just because I can.
No glory.
Why not? Got to level up my Isabel. Maybe yours up there. Nothing to loot.
You're too late. The clockwork probabilis is mine to control.
Send Arceus safely to your rest.
Where am I hearing all these voices from? I can go that way, I can go that way, but he's killing that. Although, killing it just by spamming Wall of Elements. Okay. Odd, but you do you. Ooh, another box. Yes, another coffer. Loot at the end.
We arrived too late. Apostle Nilfas Draythan activated the probabilis. Stop him before it makes a lasting change.
Oh, I really want to get the Clockwork House. Look at this. Hello.
The probabilis
You don't
is
want to do
active.
this.
You think you can... The likes of you won't. I am the... Why won't you let me fix what he couldn't?
Sorry, I'm going through his dialogue like crazy. He's stopping and starting. What's going on exactly? Ooh. Oh, we are underwater. I was thinking that they had the water effect on the rocks, but I didn't actually think that we were underwater. Isabel, you're gonna dent your sword knocking against his shield there.
And that's the end of that tale.
That is the end of that tale for sure. Really impressive, actually. I'm really enjoying watching that. I love what they've done there. Huh.
Hidden directive activated. Aiming.
It works. I knew it would, but combining mnemonic fragments in this way is complicated.
I assume it's just similar to all the different sections of the brain working together.
Hello, mortal. I am a memory gestalt facsimile. So the seal in all but flesh. I see Nilfas Draythan's bid for control over the probabilis is over. Good. He lacked the capacity to understand it.
You knew Nilfas Draythan would do this?
Even as a mnemonic fabrication, I know that many would take issue with my work. Nilfas Draythan tried to reconcile his beliefs with reality, and his answers fell short. He leapt to false conclusions, as he was always going to.
Why didn't you stop him?
I could not. Just as he could not stop himself from committing this act.
Okay.
Cause and effect are matters of fact. Now that the Draythan event is concluded, Protus will receive new safeguard directives. When we are through, speak to Protus.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. I cannot promise you satisfaction, only that I will answer as truthfully as I'm able.
You keep saying you're a mnemonic fabrication. You're not Sofa Cell?
Mnemonic fragments store memories. I sought to use the memories to create an artificial animus. Alas, all I was able to achieve was the appearance of a fully developed soul. I am a convincing lie. Artificial, perhaps more than Protus.
Why do you keep talking like you are so facile?
Such is the duality of my mind. I know I am not the true Sophocile, but my memories are his. My thoughts mirror his. I speak like him because the memories allow for only one way of speaking. I exist only for the sake of this conversation.
And what will happen to you after this ends?
Protus will preserve the mnemonic fragments so I will not fall to ruin. But I will not grow or develop either. I will be stuck in stasis until such time as circumstance alters my course. I hope my original does not face the same fate.
Do you know why the clockwork probabilis is still functional?
The progression of time is linear. It expands in both directions at a fixed rate. Nilfis Draythan activated the probabilis. Therefore, it must be functional so that it could be activated. Do you think leaving it the way I did was irresponsible?
Yes, of course.
You seem resolute in that. The truth, which is what I promised, is that this wasn't your decision to make. It was mine. I did what I had to, as you would have done in my position, regardless of the outcome.
I'm going to click this one because there was another option. Why is the clockwork probability still functional? Oh, never mind. Okay, I guess you did what you had to.
A platitude, but still you are correct. I followed my own course of action.
Never mind. So why study all these different things?
My laboratories here in Chemo-Z were the beginning of a much larger project. I knew where my experiments in tinkering would lead, but without starting here, those goals would never be achieved. Because I knew my success, I also knew my course.
If you knew where this was going, why did you need to tinker?
I could offer you a convincing lie, but I did promise the truth. Knowing and understanding are entirely different.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I knew what I needed to create down to every gear and wire. But still, I did not understand a single piece.
So you experimented in order to understand?
Precisely. I suppose you could say that I worked backwards, and in doing so found more answers than I thought I had questions.
Well, in all fairness, it's the same way. Like, you get a intact car, and you could take it apart piece by piece and discover how it works and put all the pieces back together and get it all functioning again. It's interesting to find it how these things work together. Okay, there's nothing else I want to ask. I'll talk to Protus.
The creator is done, but I have more to say.
You have more to say?
Your work here is complete. I thank you for your service. If you would not mind returning to Thorin Armus, please tell him that his presence is no longer needed in Chemo-Z.
Thorin won't be able to come back here?
He is mortal. Mortals can be swayed to endanger the security of Chemo-Z. I'm sure Thorin Armus will quickly be assigned to another sacred site. Do not fear for Thorin Armus. I will maintain this laboratory on my own. It is my duty.
And what about the painted eye?
Without Nilfis Draythan to guide them, the painted eye's presence here will dwindle until the halls are quiet once more. I will work with the security systems in order to drive the painted eye out.
And how long will that take?
I cannot say. It may only take a few hours, or it could take a season. It depends on how stubborn they are. But after they are gone, I will begin the locking sequence. Like my creator before me, I will shun the world of mortals.
You're going to lock the doors?
Not me. The creator, Sophocile, did. My directives must be detailed and precise, as I oversee many systems here in Chemo-Z. I have one last directive to fulfill before beginning my new duties. Here, this is payment for the services you rendered.
Hands of Creation. Oh, thank you. Oh, God, my inventory's full. Why? That's because I haven't been to the Haven't been to town yet since the last bit. To sell off the rubbish bits. Okay, well, I've made some inventory space. Sorry, Isabel, you can't blast through this now. Just take the hit. Thank you. Oh.
I'm at your service.
I have a portal out of here? Oh, well, that's kind of you. Thank you. I think it will take me just outside the door, by the bridge, maybe. Or would it take me to the shore? Oh, where I met the guy. Oh, yeah. Thorin. Hello, Thorin.
Thank the tribunal you've returned. What in the name of the three happened? There was a great rumbling and a burst of some sort of lightning. I fear the worst.
A lot happened here in Kemmel Z.
Is it safe to go back? What happened?
Nilfus invited the Painted Eye. I defeated him, but Protus is going to be the only caretaker now.
What? A clockwork apostle wouldn't do that. But you did say you knew Protus. And if you met Protus, then I don't have any other choice. Wait, what do you mean Protus will be the only caretaker?
Sophasil gave Protus new directives. That was one of them.
You spoke to the Magus. One of the three knows about this? He might know who I am. Well, if Sophasil is behind all of this, then maybe there's a different plan for me. Some other temple that needs attention. That must be it.
You're going to find another temple?
There are temples all over Tamriel. I'll travel to the nearest one and go from there. Maybe I'll be assigned somewhere new. I haven't been outside Morrowind yet.
Oh, well. Good luck on your endeavors, then.
Here we go.
Took that really well. Okay. Stick to the path, head south. I got the
That could be helpful.
glowy shard, sky shard. What's it called? Oh my god, brain fart. Is that where I just was? Yeah. You say there's another structure over there. I wonder what that is. Okay, now I can get to Ald Isra. Okay, Ald Isra. That's not it, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, a heavy sack.
That's going to come in handy.
10 rough ruby ash. Yes, it will come in handy. At least this one doesn't have a load of elementals trying to kill me. Oh, that's locked. I take it I can go in there? Nope. Okay. So I've got to go into here for the contacts. Fine. We reject the pact. Situations that appreciation and deep respect to the Mercy Mother, the Master, and the Father of Mysteries. We undersigned reject. We, the undersigned, similarly reject the offer to join the Ebonheart Pact alongside the other great houses of Morrowind. House Telvanni stands alone. Our august body has been a bastion of power and excellence since Vardenfell was young. Before the excavation of the library of Andúil, the Estrodic? How the hell do you say that? Schism? I cannot say these words. The War of the First Council, the Battle of Red Mountain, or the disappearance of the hated Dwemer. We have kept our own counsel and chosen our own path. Well, that doesn't interest me too much. Whatever.
Any delay is unacceptable. We hired the Morag Tong to deal with this problem.
Allow all you want. It won't change my process.
Outrageous! How
No,
dare
you?
Master Phobes, a word, if I may.
I know, Neri. I have her. Is it a bow or her dagger? A blade, isn't it? I've got both. Where was that? Was that Feast Guild? Definitely not near you though. Hello.
I know the effect I have on people. I either scare them or attract them, and they can't take their eyes off me. But few ever dare approach me, let alone try to strike up a conversation. So, what do you want to say to me, hero?
Both light and shadow can be deadly.
Though only one chases the other. Alright, it's obvious Fosi sent you, and she gave you the code of a courier. That tells me you have something for me. Go on then. Hand it over.
Fosi gave me this letter. Said you would pay well to get it. She was being followed and led them away.
Fosi can fend for herself. Right now, I need to see if she learned anything to point me to the true identity of my target. Tridecim, the name on the writ, is an alias.
Huh.
Interesting. According to Fosi, House Drez established a camp to the south.
Is that important?
Fosi seems to think so. Since you want to get paid, how about you help me out?
What?
I need to assassinate a spy and tell Hulan. But to do that, I need to figure out who actually deserves my blade. It's quite legal. I have a Morag Tong writ of execution.
What's a writ of execution?
A binding document that gives me the authority to eliminate the name on the writ.
Huh.
We figure out who Tridecim actually is, I finish the job, you get paid, and we go home. Not together, necessarily. Depends on my mood. So, what do you say?
Mine too. Sure, I'll help you figure out who Tridecim is.
Congratulations, you're my new Fosi. First, go to the servants' quarters to the west and ask Akigo about the spy. Then visit the Drez camp to the south and see if they have any connection to this Tridecim. I need to keep watch here, just in case.
Care to tell me about yourself?
You think we've reached that point in our relationship where I smile, wink, and divulge all my deepest, darkest
Why
secrets? Hero, you couldn't handle that sort of revelation. Just do the job, get paid, and you never have to see me again.
Come on, tell me about the Morag Tong.
Fine. I belong to the finest league of assassins in Tamriel. In Morrowind, we're part of the legal establishment. Instead of going to war, the leaders of the great houses employ us to settle scores and keep the peace.
How do assassins help keep the peace?
By eliminating anyone who threatens the stability of the system. The great houses of the Dark Elves exist in a precarious balance. Without us, violence between them would spill into the open, rather than staying behind closed doors and false smiles.
Is there anything else I should know to help you determine Tridecim's true identity?
You mean other than the fact that I have a writ for someone named Tridecim who apparently doesn't exist? That House Drez has a nearby camp? Or that I want you to question a servant named Akigo? Which of those would you like me to spell out for you?
Where did you get the name Tridecim?
It was part of the writ, provided by whichever scribe the masters had contact the Morag Tong. But since no one here knows anyone with that name, it must be an alias. Believe me, when I figure out who took out the writ, I plan to ask them about that.
Why is House Drez camp... Why is the House Drez camp
because
important?
Fosi thought me knowing about it was important enough to involve you. House Drez controls the land far to the south, near the Black Marsh border. Them setting up a camp near here could be coincidence, but it's worth checking out.
Oh, the Black Marsh. I mean, that's near Blackwood and there, so I wonder if that's what that space is between. Oh, I'm sorry, Mirkwood. Mirkmire, sorry, not Blackwood. I mean, Blackwood might be on the border of it as well. I wonder if we're ever going to get the Black Marsh. Why do you want me to talk to Akigo in particular?
Akigo is a contact I cultivated the last time business brought me out this way. For a minor servant, he excels at avoiding notice and absorbing everything that happens in town. He'll only help if it's safe. He knows what the Talvani do to traitors.
I've asked enough questions for now.
Are you sure? Don't want to ask about my favorite beverage, how I look so good without any effort, or which scrib I favor in tonight's race? Good. Then let's get to work, hero. We have a spy to identify.
Ah, fine. You pulled my leg. I do have another question. Why is the Morag Tong interested in Ald Isra?
It's not, and I couldn't care less about the Telvanni. House full of arrogant arses. I'd put each of them to the blade if I had the writs for it. This is strictly business. The Assembly took out a writ. I'm here to enforce it.
Why does the Assembly think they have a spy?
Information discussed during the meetings of the Assembly of Masters has gotten out. One of the mouths accused this Tridecim, and the Masters applied for the writ. Unfortunately, no one here is named Tridecim. Means we actually need to do some work.
And what do you know about the people in this room?
Foes is a typical Telvanni master, full of himself and twice as annoying. Sulis is reasonable, but he's hiding something. Then there's the servant Zemzo. I expected to deal mostly with servants and mouths. Surprised to find this many masters here.
What's the difference between a mouth and a master?
Not much, in my opinion. They're all just interested in gaining power, stabbing each other in the back, and earning higher ranks in the house.
Yep.
Mouths serve their masters, representing them so the masters don't have to leave their towers.
Anyone else I should know about?
Just that lickspittle Alem Gito. He's Foes' aide. Made a good show of subservience, didn't he? Like all Telvanni's servants, I assume he's quietly vying for power in some way. The sooner we're done and I can leave, the better I'll feel.
No, Sulis. I'm out of patience. We need this finished now!
Master Foves, calm yourself. This solves nothing.
Come, Gito. Leave the hireling to her work.
Yes, Master Foves.
Well, unlike Foves, I am at your service should you require anything.
Huh. Fair enough. Nice to know. Let's check all the things. This is important for the investigation. Trust me. Believe me. Yep. I need this lockpick. I need to make sure it's not been used to uncover all the secrets and spill them. Right. Anyway, let's leave. What is that symbol there? Is it a caravan? Caravan to where? I wonder. Take it all these things will be stealing from instead. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, there's a statue. Okay. Right, so I need to...
Nice. What did you find?
I'll go in there in a moment. I just want to investigate this caravan. I'm just going to go around this way just because I can. Okay, it's just a person. Another person. Oh, antiquity there, I take it then. So this is a caravan... Oh, a bit further. Oh, seeking tribute areas. Oh. Tells the tribute, would you like to learn the rules of the game that's sweeping Tamriel? Come to the... I've already got some ranks in it. There's another quest here. Oh, that's Akigo. Okay, I will talk to you in a moment. Hang on. I want to see what this caravan goes to. I'm going to get this Nemeo's rock over first. Oh. It must be... Where the hell? Oh, that's the caravan. I forgot about these. Caravaneer Tower. Where do you go?
You're just in time to embark on a wondrous trip through the Telvanni Peninsula and see what Necrom has to offer you. Don't let the idea of a city of the dead put you off, and Bittersweet here would love for you to join her.
Tell me more about your Silt Strider.
Oh, of course. Yes, Bittersweet here has taken the path between Ald Isra and Necrom for more years than I can remember. Nothing stops her from reaching her destination.
Huh. Okay. I don't need to go to Necrom right now, but it's nice to know. Sorry. Wasting your time. I was curious. Hello. I've been sent to
The
speak to you.
Telvanni tell people that we should feel grateful to work for them. 2 meals and a straw bed just aren't enough.
Yeah, well, tell me about it, Khajiit. Do I need something for you? Why could I not speak to you? Hang on, you're in 2 places at once. What? Twins?
I have nothing to say to you, friend of the Dark Lady.
Oh, you know.
Word travels fast in Ald Isra, outsider.
Ooh.
I heard you work with the Dark Lady.
Okay.
Last time she came through, I had to clean up 3 bodies. If she sent you to ask for my help again, the answer is, politely, no. I do not want her to be angry with me.
She wants to know what you may have heard about a spy in Tel Hulan?
Just information? No risk to scale or tail?
No.
Very well. I don't know about a spy, but a servant leaves the quarters late every Sundas and Middas night, then returns early the next morning. No idea who, but there's always a strange smell the next day.
Can I look around the servants' quarters?
What? No. It's locked for a reason. We servants don't have that much. I won't let a stranger in to go through our meager belongings. No, this key stays right here with me.
I'm just a bit of a bitch on this character, so you know, that's definitely right up my alley. Do you really want me to tell the Dark Lady you refuse to help?
You wouldn't. You would? Fine. Working for House Telvanni is just one terrible moment after another. Here. But I don't want to know anything about what you do in there. Just leave the key in the lock.
Fine, I'm not going to do
I'll
anything
grab
terrible.
it once you leave.
Alright. I'll do that. Don't panic. Oh, what's this? It has come to the attention of the Assembly of Masters that some servants are careless with their keys. We put a great deal of trust in you, granting you access to important places so you may cater to our every whim and perform the mundane tasks assigned to you. Do not abuse the privilege. If I learn that any servants are leaving their keys unattended on the courtyard table again, I will make sure that every resident of the servants' quarters shares equally in the punishment. Master Foves. He's a charming fella. Hi. It's alright. I'm the new recruit. I'm just Khajiit, so you know I'm a slave. I like making slave of Argonian and Khajiit alike. Khajiit. Ooh, mushroom box. Anything in there? Fake jewelry. Beat up old footlocker. Search for several causes. Jar of Kaguti musk. Oh, that was everything I needed to search. Oh man, I wanted to search the other things. Give me that. Oh. Come here. Thank you. Okay, well, we found what I needed.
Did you see that woman outside? If looks could kill, she wouldn't need those knives.
Shh. She asked about her assistant. Just keep your head down.
What?
Was that you, rummaging around upstairs? If you're a new servant, then I hope you learn to respect other people's belongings.
Yeah.
Also, and I'll try to say this gently, your smell is quite pungent.
Heard any good gossip recently?
Well, last week, the head steward assigned me to Master Sulis's quarters. He's friendly in public, but exceedingly mean behind closed doors. I heard him talking with Masters Foves and Filsey about a secret project, but I didn't get any details.
Ever heard a servant leave at night?
I have, and I wish they'd do it quietly. I won't tell the head steward, but they could repay my discretion by not disturbing my sleep. And no, I don't know who it is. Staying ignorant means I don't need to lie when someone asks.
What about a strange smell?
Yes, and it's right in front of me. Have you been wrestling in the swine pond? Probably with the servant that sneaks out late at night, I imagine. Please take that smell and leave. We've been trying to air out this place for weeks.
Alright, it's fine. Seems like it might be an Argonian to be able to maybe smell like that. Put something like that on there.
Hey, hero. Find anything pertinent to my writ?
Yes.
Notice how the servants around here love me. They know I'm here for bigger scribs than them. Well, come to think of it, I have had a writ or two for servants over the years. 3, actually. Anyway, find anything useful in there?
I found this jar in the servants' quarters.
You brought me a jar? Ugh, it reeks like Asha's undergarments. Why in the world would a servant need a jar of Kaguti musk? I can't think of a single useful purpose other than to stink up the place. Did Akigo have any useful information?
He said a servant leaves every Sundas and Midas night. The quarters smell awful the next day.
Well, I'd say you'd found the source of the smell. But why go out on specific nights just to return with a jar of stink? Could it be some sort of weird romantic rendezvous? That's no courting ritual that I'm familiar with. Anything else?
Master Silasphos and Phils were working on a secret project.
Now that's interesting. Certainly worthy of the efforts of a spy, depending on the nature of the project. Let's you and I keep this to ourselves for now. See what else we can learn about this secret project.
I'll go search the Dres settlement then. Okay, let's go and get the settlement sorted out.
Be nice to get off my feet.
No, you're getting back on your feet again. I'm getting this runestone and this stink. Okay. About an hour and 6.
Looking forward to seeing what you make with that.
Is this the settlement? No. Oh. Shoot. Do I want to do this? No, I should do the settlement and come back to this. At least I could complete that quest potentially as well. Right. To the south. To the south. Yes, more things to collect. I'm not going to collect it just yet. I'll do a video on that. Don't know if I want to touch that either. Just have to remember that for future.
We'll see it done.
No, Isabel, just swim. You stink. Let's go to the camp. I want to go up there, but I guess I'm coming over here. Flower, I thought it was a person. Crabby. Is that a lot of people coming from here? Where the hell have you just been? Oh, probably. Oh, well, boss, maybe. How do I get up here? Oh, hang on. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't even know how to get there. Oh, maybe this way. Well, there you are. Oh, hello. I think you're going to be outright hostile, but fine. Dres Shadow Bruiser. Okay, is there something in the tent? No, I can't go in the tent. House Dres orders. To all brothers and sisters of House Dres, we are on the verge of a great victory over our hated rivals, House Telvanni. Yes, we have mutual business relationships that keep profits flowing, but
when I was a kid, on cold nights, I used to curl up by the fire in the Castle Navir main hall. I'd sit there with a book and fall asleep over the pages. Simpler times, eh?
I was reading something, Isabel. Thanks for the interruption. But our current operation at Ald Isra will reap benefits for our house for generations. Unfortunately, word has reached us that an agent of the Morag Tong has been dispatched to tell Hulan. She carries documents that could set back our efforts by weeks, if not ruin our operation completely. Make sure she doesn't deliver her package to her contact. Dres are after the last of the contract. Okay.
Never get tired of that sound.
For High Isle!
For High Isle. High Isle doesn't really have any jurisdiction here, I don't think. Fortunately. Oh, who are you? Oh, why can't I kill you? Report on Operation Siphon. Councillor rules. Our operation at Ald Isra continues undiscovered. The source of information we established within the Assembly of Masters provides regular updates and passes along private documents. Their value cannot be understated. It is gold well spent. You requested details about our process for securely exchanging information. Late every Sunday and Midas morning, Tradisum hides a new cache of information along the northern nests of local Kaguti. Hence the husk, so he can get through the Kaguti. Then we collect the missives from the nest, each Maundus and Turdus. Whatever. One would think that a direct aid to a Telvanni master would choose a less odorous place to conduct business, but I cannot disagree with the results. We remain grateful that Tradition will so willingly provides us information. Whether from arrogance or greed, their loose lips have become a wellspring. The seasons of effort required to acquire an aid of this stature have paid off. The current phase of our operation should conclude soon, but we will maintain this flow of secrets for future use. In service to our great house, Tanel Dres. Camp update. We have the usual number of rule breakers and layabouts for a camp of this size. However, sneaks food to the slaves after dinner. Dedains, is that an E? I don't know. Sleeps during her guard shifts. Branos smuggles contraband through some of the hired labourers. Inform me of any judgments and punishments you deem appropriate. I will see them carried out. And I will kill this one! Oh, there's nothing over here. Oh, let's go in there. Letter concerning Tradition. Okay. Noble Savali, I humbly ask your understanding for sending this letter of request directly to you instead of through our chain of command. We have a request of some urgency that doesn't have time to flow through the typical administrative channels. As you're aware, I'm engaged in a long-term operation to extract information from the leadership of House Telvanni. Our agent inside, referred to as Tradisum, passed us the following note during their recent information drop. I don't know how, but the Masters learned that they have a spy in their ranks. One of them, I suspect, Master Sulis, enacted a writ of execution from a Morag Tong. I knew this work came with risks, but I believed I'd stay protected. Now there's a good chance I'd wind up with a knife in my guts. Since the risk has grown, I want to take some urgent steps. I'd like you to transfer another round of my seasonal pay into Master Solis's account at the bank in Necrom. This should temporarily alleviate my growing fear of this hired assassin. If you hesitate at complying with this request, consider it in lien of future information. Going forward, I want to start using codes when I refer to my targets. That way, if I'm caught, I have deniable plausibility. Please use the following names in the future. Sparrow for Master Sulis, Bristleback for Master Foves, Beetle for Master Fills. Please let me know if I can expect the financial transfer into Sparrow's accounts. If not, we have no further need to engage in business. Our effort of infiltration has produced excellent results. Hang on, I'm going to sneeze. It would be a shame to lose such an important source over a little extra gold. Please expedite the requested transfer and send reply once it's complete. Novice Drez. Oh, we have a name now. But why would he say Movis Dread and not Tradisum? He made a big mistake with that one. Signing it with your actual name. You fool. Would have thought if he's been under cover for this long, he would have actually maybe learnt a bit better. You know, be a bit more professional by now. That is a very fatal mistake there. Isabel. Okay. Oh, got a box! I presume
Good to see your face again.
that's my business concluded here. Oh, hang on. Loot him. I forgot Isabel killed someone. And now I've got to kill another. Wait. Oh, heavy sack. Gonna kill yous. And a chest. Don't mind if I do.
Drake, that's quite the haul. Yeah.
It is quite the haul. You are correct. Right. There
That's quite valuable, isn't it?
Right here.
You don't want to do this.
I just want the flower. Let me has the flower. Mountain. Thank you. Right, where'd she go? Oh, she's a bit further. Nope, I've just gone too far. Nope, I haven't gone too far. I've gone too far east. Brain. Directions. What?
Over here, hero. Got anything interesting for me?
I do.
Felsi's report didn't do this place justice. This isn't a camp. It's a House Drez foothold in House Telvanni territory. Any chance you found anything that will help us find the spy in there?
Well, this report refers to Tradisum as a direct aid to a master.
Well, that narrows down the list of suspects. And it also tells us how they exchange information with their contact. They're using the Kuguti nests to the north as a pickup spot. Did you find anything else?
This letter indicates Tradisum was worried. They want to shift blame to Master Sullis.
Add all this to that jar of Kuguti musk you found in the servants' quarters, and I think we're getting close to catching our spy. Using false names to identify the masters. Clever. And demonstrates a sense of humor.
Should we warn Master Sullis about the gold in his bank account?
Not quite yet. This could just be another diversion. Let's not jump to too many conclusions just yet.
What's next?
So it appears that an aide or servant leaves messages for House Drez at the Kuguti nests to the north, using the musk to keep from being attacked. First, go to Tel Hulan and update Master Sulus. Then we'll check on those nests.
I'll go update Master Sulus.
The clues indicate that Tradisum is an aide to one of the masters, who also sleeps in the servant quarters. They use Kuguti musk to approach the northern nests to exchange messages with House Drez. Update Master Sulus, then join me at the nests.
Can we go over what we know so far?
Not a bad time to review the evidence. Though I strongly advise that you not mention any of this to the mouths and masters at Tel Hulan. Where would you like to start?
What do we know about Tradisum?
The Drez call the spy Tradisum. They're a servant, but more than that, a personal aide to one of the Telvanni masters. We also know that Tradisum passes information to the camp House Drez established outside Ald Isra.
How does Tradisum pass information?
We deduce that Tradisum leaves their quarters late at night to drop information off at the northern Kuguti nests. They use musk to keep the beasts from attacking. The next day, Drez agents recover the information.
Do we know anything about the information Tradisum is passing along?
Only speculation. It probably has something to do with that secret project the servant mentioned. Something that Masters Sulus, Foves, and Thulzi are working on. Beyond that, it could be anything. A lot of important business happens in Tel Hulan.
Is there evidence of a master's involvement?
Hard to say with confidence. Dr. Decim sent a letter requesting a transfer of gold into Master Sulis's bank account. And we could interpret that as evidence of his involvement, but it could just be a diversion. Let's not draw the wrong conclusion.
I think I'm caught up now.
Good, because we still have a lot to do.
Am I?
Head back to Tel Hulan and update Master Sulis. Placate him, but don't give him any more information than necessary. We're still not sure if he's involved. Then meet me at those Kagudi nests to the north.
Okay. It's gonna take longer. It's gonna end up being way past the 1.5 hours that I'd like to prefer. Is this... Return to Tel Hulan. Huh. I imagine Tel Hulan was its own mushroom, but okay. I suppose technically it might be, but I didn't think it's going to be in Ald Isra. Hello. Oh, another box. Oh my god, I'm getting these boxes. Open up. Follow the road. Okay, he's in that mushroom. Seems like it's going to be a long episode.
You've got coin to spare now.
I've got coin to spare now. Okay, Tel Hulan. Hi.
Ah, you're assisting the Morag Tong agent, correct?
Mm-hmm.
As busy as I am, I can always spare a moment for the hired help.
Now you asked me to give you an update on the investigation. We're close to identifying the spy.
Oh, that is good to hear. Even though the Assembly enacted the writ, I know that Naryu is under no obligation to keep us informed. I appreciate it. I know better than to ask for specific details. The Morag Tong prefers to work unhindered. Anything else?
Could you tell me who attends the Assembly of Masters meetings?
The Masters send representatives to the Assembly, our mouths. They have the authority to speak in our names. Some sessions require a Master or two to attend, as well as any aides and servants. Scribes take notes so every Master can stay informed.
I heard you were working on a special project.
You did you? Interesting. Yes, I'm working on something with Masters Foves and Thilsey. We've been meeting frequently until fairly recently. Then Foves stopped attending. He's worried about the spy. His aide delivers him notes after each meeting.
Thank you for the explanation.
A very informative update. Thank you. Now you should get back to it. We'll all feel safer and more secure once this spy has been dealt with. Permanently.
Any guess as to the spy's identity?
To a Telvanni master such as myself, everyone is a spy and a threat. It's something of our way of life. Hence the need for you and the Morag Tong assassin. A fresh set of eyes and a dagger to get the job done. I suggest you get back to it.
Care to tell me anything else about your secret project?
Not especially. I suggest we change topics.
On that note, I'll take my leave. Why do I want to talk to foes? Is that important? What one am I doing? Not that one. Not that one. Okay. Do.
Hireling, I hope you have a strong sense of discretion. Talking to Master Sulis like that may not be wise. I have concerns about him. Have you and the assassin made progress?
We're close to identifying the spy, but other than that, I can't say.
I totally understand. What some call paranoia, I call prudent caution. This spy could cause irreparable damage to the Assembly, if not to House Telvanni itself. Tell me, what did you and Master Sulis talk about just now?
He explained the workings of the Assembly and how the Masters engage in special projects.
Did he now? How easily he let slip confidential information to a stranger. I know others find me grating, but I've spent my life making House Telvanni stronger. This spy threatens our stability. I need you to find them, eliminate this threat.
Neri, you and I are working on that.
I don't like this feeling of the wolves at the door. Your confidence encourages me. Thank you for talking with me. Now I must go. I swear my aide Gito is avoiding me. Just between us, he's let his grooming lapse. His odor is quite unpleasant.
You seem suspicious of Master Sulis.
I'm suspicious of everyone, especially my peers and rivals. You have to be, in my position. Sulis, though, he's changed. I don't like it.
Changed how?
He has a new urgency about him. Always wants to talk about some new idea or another. For example, Sulis mentioned our secret project, yes? He insists that we meet in person. And with a spy and possible assassin roaming this tower? Ridiculous!
Care to tell me anything about this secret project?
What? No, of course not. What part of the word secret are you unfamiliar with? No, I cannot discuss our project. Sulis should never have mentioned it to begin with.
I want to cycle back. You mentioned something about your aide.
Oh, Gito. Yes, he's been my loyal assistant for a number of years. Maybe I've been working him too hard. Seems like he has no time to keep up his appearance. And the smell! Perhaps I should get him a room outside the servants' quarters.
Seems like your caution is not paying off. You're not cautious enough. Seems we may have located the spy. It smells anything like the musk. Northern Kaguti nests.
Good quality there.
Gonna have to sell some stuff to the assistant because I just got my inventory full. I need to get to the town and sell, deconstruct all this rubbish. Need to deconstruct it all for the materials. But... Wait. Oh, it's further north. Wait.
And your shield.
Oh, I was meeting you here and then we were coming up this way. You got some legs to be able to keep up with me on this.
Here's the other one. You bleed before I let you find our spy.
Oh. You're my shield, but you just disappeared. Where were you, huh? Drez message. Alam, the time for secret names is over. The Morag Tong will find you, if they haven't already. I just hope this message finds you first. Alright. As soon as you read this, come to our camp to the south. Do not hesitate. Don't make any arrangements. It's too late for anything other than running. You've performed a great service to House Drez and deserve to be rewarded. We'll escort you off the peninsula and back to Drez territory under our protection. You'll receive a new identity to keep you hidden. You will no longer be Alam Gito, but you will at least be alive.
Interesting. Let's talk where there's some fresh air.
Well, hang on a minute. Oh. Oh, foes. No, your friend Tradisum. Your information continues to pay dividends and our gratitude only grows. Your recent message about the Permetian Snare project greatly excited our house mages. If House Telvanni were to wield such an incredible weapon, it would tip the balance of power too far in their favor. Your efforts ensure peace with our lands. Ensure peace within our lands. As requested by Bristleback, we forwarded the gold to Sparrow's accounts. If anyone comes snooping around, this should hopefully provide enough suspicion to draw attention away from you. Please communicate to Bristleback that we appreciate all of his assistance. We look forward to a long and fruitful relationship. So Bristleback is actually part of it as well. Your friend. I'm so sorry about your friend.
I smell like a Kagudi, this place smells like a Kagudi, and you definitely smell like a Kagudi. Let me see that letter you found.
Here, it indicates that Alan Gutot is Tradesum.
Master Foves' aide. Interesting. Once House Drez heard about the writ, they must have panicked.
So now we go and confront Alan Gutot?
Not so fast, hero. Have we found everything here at the Kagudi nests? There might be more clues scattered around this Drez message relay.
There might be some more clues. Yes, I found this other letter.
Oh, what's that on the letter? Are you sure that's just mud? Why don't you just read it to me from over there?
Kagut gave the Drez details about a weapon called the Permission Snare?
Ah, probably that secret project the servant mentioned. Foves is part of the project, so as his trusted aide, Guiteau gains access to the details. May have even taken the notes himself. What else?
Someone named Bristleback aided Gutot and forwarded gold into someone named Sparrow's account.
Bristleback, Sparrow, that letter, and the Drez camp explained these code names. This means Master Foves worked with Guiteau this whole time. They even tried to frame Master Sulis as the spy. Can't say I'm overly surprised.
So what's our next step?
My next step is quite clear. I kill Guiteau. The writ covers Tradesum and just Tradesum. Anything you want to do beyond that is up to you, hero. Let's return to Tel Hulan. Hopefully Guiteau is there so I can wrap this up. Meet me in Tel Hulan. We can finish this there.
That could be helpful.
Let's get this business concluded, I guess. And get some boxes open to see what we get. Stuck on a wall. Wait, no, that's the one I want to go to. 2 doors. Go to the wrong one every time. Okay.
Tell me, assassin, have you dealt with our spy?
Not yet, but I'm about to. Looks like we got to that letter before Guiteau. He never received his orders to slip away and make a break for the Drez camp. Makes my life easier.
What happens now, now?
Now I complete my writ. I figured you'd want to witness a professional at work. After all your help, you've earned that right.
How does this work exactly?
The rules are quite explicit. I can only terminate the person or persons listed on my writ, and this writ only covers Tradesum. We know that's Guiteau, so he's my only target. A Telvanni master may be guilty of scheming, but that's nothing new.
Before you go, Falsey did promise me something for bringing you that letter?
She did she? I suppose you did go out of your way to help a woman with a writ. Here you go, payment is promised. Never let it be said that Naryuvirian doesn't pay for services rendered. Thanks again, hero. Now, for my final bit of business.
Cool. Thank you.
Master Foves, it seems your aide has been speaking out of turn.
No. Mercy, please.
If you're certain, assassin, then do as you will.
No, you'll have to catch me first.
Help is so difficult to come by. Pity you had to kill one of the good ones.
You have much to talk. But anyway, that's the end of that episode. Finally got that quest done and concluded. So I will end the recording. Actually, you know, I won't end the recording here. Let's open up the boxes as promised. Let me just get this stuff so a little bit of inventory space figured out, if I can. It's So much junk. I need to put some things in the bank to be deconstructed by alts as well. Didn't really get anything. I'm supposed I did get that. I can sell. Can I have to have space in the bank? This is the reason why I haven't been doing much, no, because, yeah. The inventory is buggered. But, hopefully, you all enjoyed that little bit
I'm
of
right
chaos.
beside you. Let's get out there.
Yeah, some of us inventory space made. Now it's just been taken up by them. But I can sell that, so I can make 2 spaces. Come here. Yeah, miscellaneous, isn't it? For the treasures. Buy and buy. Right, let's open up the boxes. Before I forget, because I did promise I would. How many do we have? That's an alright amount.
Did someone call for a night?
Ooh, I got myself a cool pattern. What does that look like?
Drake, you're paying, Nick.
Oh, it's not too bad. I got a big mirror. No, it's worth a lot, but I'm going to eat it up. Yum, 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 yum. Nice. Ooh, another one. A soup. Hearty mushroom soup. Yum. Okay. I'll eat that too. Oh. Let's have a look at this. Oh, it's got another soup. Okay. And that one. Oh, well, there we go. So, there you go. That concludes the opening of the boxes. So I will end the recording here and start on my next journey. Be sure to look out for that episode coming
How may
next
I
week.
serve?
So, till then, ta-ta.